Hello everyone, it is Chris and welcome to Sunshine Shuffle. Yeah, it's a short little game from Strange Scaffold, who you may know have made a variety of different video games. One of note that I have played is An Airport for Aliens, currently run by dogs. Yes, that's the entire name of that game. They have El Paso Elsewheres coming out, I believe, later this year. That's one of their bigger games that they're coming out with. They've released a lot of games though. You should check them out. They're very, very cool. Sunshine Shuffle is one of their newer games and one that very much fits my vibe. It's a kind of cozy game where you're playing poker with a bunch of animal friends. The twist is the animals have robbed a bank and I think are on the run, and so you're just kind of there to learn the story of what happened. I don't know much more beyond that. I don't know how much time has passed since it. I don't know if this is years later or if this is only like a couple of months or a couple of days. I have no clue about that. I don't know who I am in this whole thing. I don't know why I'm learning the information. It's a lot of things I don't know about this game. All I know is you play poker and you decorate the boat. And you talk to the animals. And you know what? That's all just sounds like real good shit to me. Alright? You don't really have to sell me much more on that. So let's go ahead and hit new game. An empty slate. Empty slot. Start new game. Oh, the little poker card flashes. Since I'm not using the mouse, we're just gonna slowly move the mouse off the screen. Okay, we're good. Aha! The new face. Well, not new to me, but we'll cross that bridge with the others when we get to it. I don't suppose you're in the mood to reveal this deal you've concocted. Sorry. Ha! Well, I don't mind. If you get impolite, I'll just throw you overboard. Yarr. It's a big ocean. But if you won me over, the rest of the morning's shift should take to you like a pig to butter. Okay. The sooner we get started, the sooner they get their lives, and the sooner I can get to know you, to mystery investigator. Speaking of, who are you? What do you want to be in? What do you want to be in there? Okay, so I guess I'm like going into disguise. My name is Detective. I can't do like a period. All right, I'll do Detective. You know what? For this, I was gonna go with my. I have a few alternate names. I'm gonna go Detective Fluffy. I feel like that's very fitting for this playthrough. All right, hit continue. Oh, I get to include a shape. Okay. Looking at these various shapes, I'm unsure which. I mean, there's some that are very obvious and some that are not as obvious. I think this looks like a hippo to me. Kind of like I kind of like the idea of a hippo. Oh wait, can we be a frog detective? Can we be a frog detective? One of the best trilogies of video games ever made. Let's go. Let's be a frog detective. Hi, Kelsey. I'm streaming this, by the way, for those who are watching the VOD, so I might be talking to the chat occasionally. Lovely. If you're sure about that, we can get going. I'm sure. Without further ado, welcome to the boat that crime bought and love keeps afloat. Welcome to the SS Sunshine. I love this music already. Very good. Very good already. Alright. The game being played at this table is Texas Hold'em Poker. No one in the Western continent remembers what Texas is supposed to be, of course, but it must have been important at some point. The goal of Texas Hold'em is to combine the 2 cards dealt to you with the 5 community cards in the center of the table to make the best hand possible. This is a list of winning poker hands arranged in order from least to most valuable. After the 2 players to the left of the dealer place the initial bets, which is considered the antes, play begins. Every round, players bet, raise, match, bet with a call, pass with just check, or exit, play, fold, depending on their strategy. I mean, I guess I should just say, like, I've played my fair share of Texas Hold'em back when I was on my father's computer when I was, like, 10. Not real money, so you don't have to call for any, like, whatever the Child Protective Services. I was not actually gambling at that young age. It was purely a computer game, and I learned how to play Texas Hold'em through that. It was a good. I enjoy Texas Hold'em every once in a while. I enjoy card games every once in a while. So this is up my alley. With incomplete information, players must evaluate their chances of assembling the best hand and try to convince their fellow players that failure is inevitable. After the first round of betting, the first 3 community cards are revealed. Every round of betting afterwards reveals another community card. When all community cards have been revealed, or someone has gone all in and bet the last of their chips, a final round of betting occurs. After the final round of betting, the players still in play reveal their hands, and the player with the most valuable hand wins all chips bet by the other players. Alright, cool. Alright. Do I go first? Oh no, alright, so the cat person goes first. Alright. So now it's my turn. Alright, so my cards are 9 of diamond, 10 of hearts. I will start with a call. Staring at a table won't improve your chances, Andy. I'm calling. Are you almost done? Good call, hopefully. Oh, yeah, raise. I will... fuck it. Let's call. Let's just see how the... I am not used to being, like... I'm very timid with poker. But I'm gonna just change that strategy right now. Okay, everyone called, so we should get the first 3 cards. Okay, good. I'm glad we stayed. We got a pair, at least. A pair of 9s. Checking is a good play. Showing off for Detective Fluffy. I am definitely going to just check for now. I forgot to hit I keep on going with the dialogue. Checking for a hedge bet? Oh, cool. Oh, wait, what was the card? That 2. A 2. Okay. 9, 8, king, 2. So far, it's a pair of 9s for me. I'm going to say... I'm going to check for now. Alright, check. Let's see where that goes. Don't have on us on now. Ah, that reveal probably wrecked at least one hand. So that's okay. So I got 2 pair. Got 2 2s and a pair of 9s as well. So there's someone new at the table that you didn't tell us about. You have any more guests in store for us, Fidelis? That's it. Feel free to give Detective Fluffy a warm welcome. They'll be taking my place at the table today. What's the play here? Because from my perspective, a group of people who should not be in the same place at the same time are gathering in front of a stranger and a child. No need to mince words here, lad. Detective Fluffy knows. They know? You can ask him yourself if you'd like. I'm good. It's nice to meet you, Billy. Oh, is Billy new here? Hey, old-timer. I'm only 28. Guess you will learn about the stranger soon enough. Hello, by the way. Hi. Why are we playing cards with a kid, though? Fidelis owes me $14,000. Jesus Christ. Excuse me? There's a reason I don't play cards much, lass. Alright, should you know what? I'll call. Call. Oh, I actually say dialogue. I said call. Good call, hopefully. And there goes the tactical fold and retreat. I'll call that. Alright. I lost. I think. Because of the 3 of the kind, right? Yeah. That stinks. Oh well. So be it. I don't know if there's like a game over thing with this game, but we'll keep going. Alright. So I have a king and 3. Well, so there's chances for this to work out. So I'll go call. Really drilling a hole into those cards, huh? Can't blame you for the fold, boy. Alright. This is the 3 people left. Alright, so I have a queen, a 5, a 9, and a 3. I don't love my chances right now, so I'll just check for now. That reveal probably worked at least 1 hand, so that's 8. Okay, seriously, I love you, Fidelis, but we really need to know why we're here. We all have very good reasons to be antsy. Well, I've made a deal with this nice new sailor. The fuck you say? The fuck you have? I'm gonna just put the curse words right there. Oh, we have children present. I wasn't the one who lost 14,000 to him. I don't give a shit. This is a time for cool heads. You of all people want to hear what comes next. This is... What kind of deal are we talking, Fidelis? No being coy. We need everything. Now. I don't think you sold us out, Chief. Never. Why? Detective Fluffy is an investigator. They work for the fishy mob. I'm a mobster? We tell him how we managed to rob the First Eastern Bank 12 years ago, and we get a clean slate. No more looking over our shoulders. Fidelis, you are one stupid motherfucker. Mind what you say next, boy. I have my limits. Alright, I guess I'll check. Forget we were in a poker game for a second. Ooh, things are heating up. Boy, I had nothing. So he bet... I bet... Okay. So the thing is, I could bet with him. I could call that. Because he might be bluffing. I'm going to call it. Oh, heck of a play. Alright, I'm bad at this, but that's okay. You know what? I'm gonna have fun losing all my money. Alright, so it's 9 of clubs, 5 of diamonds. Wow, if Andy is folding this hand, it's going places. To believe that phone means you've been scared out of the pot. Alright, call. You know what? I have no reason to not call, just to see. Okay, so that's a 10, an ace, and a queen. I have a 9. If I could get a king and a jack, that could be a straight. When did this happen? How did you let this happen? We got sniffed out, fair and square. Junior Chavi, he's the boss now. His dad died. What we did with the morning shift was the one time the fishing mob ever lost face. Junior wants to establish his authority. He hired a PI to come after us. That's me! And you know what? They succeeded. They found us. They could have told Junior everything, and each and every one of us would be floating under the marina with our eyes missing and our mouths sewed open. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna turn it down just a teeny bit, because it is really loud in my ear, and probably loud in your guys' ears as well. I didn't rob any banks, so I'm not in any danger, right? They take your eyes too, lad. Dude, at what point did you get a kid caught up in all of this? They got their money back. This shouldn't be happening. This garbage is why Brutus died. Oh my god, it was Brutus. Oh. Jordan, no. The music ending right perfectly at that moment. I'm next, huh? Alright, we'll check it. We'll check that. Got your eyes on the community cards, huh? Yes, I do. Check fair. A 9. Fuck. Alright, so now I have a pair of 9s. Ace high. But now my chances of a straight are out the window. I'm gonna feel like regret if I fold here and I'm the only one with a good hand. I will. Yeah, check. I can't fold. I can't back out. If any of them bet. Okay. Wait. 8, 9, 8, 10. If anyone has a jack, that's a straight. I think I might fold. Fuck! I am so angry. Everyone had nothing. That was close to a straight too, so everyone would have had like a ready to do like a jack or whatever. Damn. Alright, a 4 and a 3. I don't love that start. Alright. It's like I spent years bleeding and I thought I was done, and I looked down and I'm bleeding all over again. I crossed the line. I know I crossed the line. Don't apologize, boy. You're right. Brutus died because I made a decision for the entire group, by myself. That's why I need you, son. All of you. I have considered bringing Detective Fluffy to a place where you can't see the shore, letting the sea make its home in their lungs. But that would be the same old Fidelis. On his own. Oh, what's this now? It's a figure of speech, probably. Don't worry about it. Thing is, the tide is hammering at our door. If one creature can find us, it'll happen again. You can say no to this. You can tell our story. But either way, we sink or swim together. I don't want to make the same mistake twice. They just want to know how we robbed the fishing mob for our end of things. That's the long and short of it. Okay, fuck it. Worst case, I'll just haunt you, and I was already planning on that. I like Jordan. I'm in. For Brutus and everything else who can't tell their story anymore, yeah, let's do it. Alright. It's my turn. Let's call... I definitely have the worst pot of all of us here. Just a check? Yeah, check. Oh, wait, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck, if I get a 6, we might be good. Or an ace. I forget how straights work if you can do an ace. Ace and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. Alright, so we'll look out for those. But I do have a pair of 4, so I'm gonna check. Okay. 9. Okay. Not quite what I wanted. We'll check for now. I just wonder, I'm just trying to think if this game would implement bluffing. Because I know that this is also a game that is kind of a teaching tool for poker as well. I'll call. I kind of want to just go with the flow of this, you know? Oh shit! We got the straight. Got a straight, and it's okay. I'm into this. I'm very into this. So let's check it. All this stuff about sinking, swimming together, and being more open. Does it mean you're finally going to tell us how you lost your eye? Ha! Not a chance in hell. I'm gonna call. Let's see what happens. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Finally! God damn. I should have I'm playing it a little safe. I haven't raised anything yet, so I maybe should start doing that as well. Alright, king and a 4. That's a real shit hand. I didn't post anything yet. I'm gonna fold. Haven't folded yet. I'll take a moment to kind of take the back seat here. See how this goes. I'm gonna be real annoyed. Oh, we got a pair of aces. Okay, but everyone has a pair of aces though. Let's call. Okay. Fuck. I would have had 2 pair. Want to start with Introduction Fidelis? Sure, I'd do this properly if it's supposed to save our lives and all. I appreciate it. It's me. It's me. I speak. When I started things, tended to lead them too. Peter? I'm Peter. Hi. I handle computers and now I do handyman stuff on the south end, over the canals. Well, Peter said what he does for a living. Are we supposed to say what we do now? Sorry, it's my first time doing this. Detective Fluffy's found us last. Secret's out. It can't hurt. Okay, then. The blinds increased. Okay, so I was screwed from the get-go. I think. Because my pair was 2 4s, and so alright, I'm good. That was a good fold. A good fold on my part. You were saying something before. Okay then. I'm Andy. I handle driving and shooting when that was needed. I'm a minor executive at an insurance company these days. You don't have to put that in your report. I'll just point out again that I wasn't involved with any of this. I'm here to take money from old people. I like Miller. I can confirm that we didn't usually have a baby present when we wanted to rob a bank. I already said that I'm not giving you a refund, man. Quiet, you. I was on information in safe cracking. I'm a grad student. Playing poker on a boat with a child so I don't get shot in the back of the head. Then there was Brutus. Rest in peace. He bound us together, and that was it. 5 creatures standing up to the largest crime family on the eastern seaboard. Oh, it's my turn. 3 and Jack. I'm gonna go... First of all, I gotta say, I kind of love that this is like, hey, we're learning the story, and also you're playing a poker game at the same time. Like, I like it. It's like a little messy, but I kind of like it that way. Like, I like that it's kind of going back and forth. 3 and Jack. I really don't like that hand at all. So I'm gonna fold. You know, just stand pat, you know? Let the story play out. Good call, hopefully. I hate when every single time they cut to him and the fucking boombox is so much louder. 7, 4, 8. Yeah, no, this would have been a bad hand for me, I think. For once, I've got all day. I'm betting. Let's do this. You'll regret this. Wow. Ah, that reveal probably worked at least. Oh, he said that multiple times. I will try not to repeat that. So that's a pair of 8s, but that's a pair of 8s for everyone. I'm very, very glad I backed out of this one. Oh, that was 3 8s in a row. But again, for everyone. Oh, okay, so now I can ask, let's ask. Let's start from the top. Let's ask Andy. So why call yourself the morning shift? Blame the media for that one. We always do a smash grab around down between security rotations. Around dawn. Sorry, I was like, why is around down? What does that mean? There is a pretty complex plan for each set of jobs. Yeah, full house. Jesus Christ. Oh, a pair of 6 right out of the gate. Cool. Back to what you were saying. There's a pretty complex plan for each set of jobs, which has spent an enormous amount of time organizing. All of that got boiled down to morning shift. We went with it because why not? It's catching, and we're all working class. We knew how the fishy mob was hurting people like us personally. I will call, because that's a nice thing to start with a pair. Alright. Pairs of sixes, king high. You know what? I'm gonna raise the stakes a little bit. Let's play around, you know? Let's have some fun. Let's get people a little uncomfortable, you know? Come on, fold. Yes! And it would have been 2 pairs at the end of the day. That's good. Alright. Will I get to do more storytelling here soon? I know that I think that they purposely had it where it's a... Yeah, you kind of just go... You have to be patient with the game. Alright. I will just call for now. Oh. Wait, do I already have a straight? 8, 7, 6, 5. I need a 4. I need a 4 or a 9. I guess I go. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not in a safe place to do anything else. Alright, everything started when the plant closed down. I was a foreman at a factory in the city. There was some rumbling about new technology, folk losing their jobs. Management insisted that we shouldn't be concerned. Next thing I know, 95% of my staff is sacked, and I'm with the skeleton crew handling books the size of your seat for the transition. Fuck. Now I don't want a 9, I want a 4. Because a 9 means that everyone gets a straight. Let me guess, they brought in some kids who needed a job and didn't mind doing it for less pay with less benefits? Exactly. Bastards. That's business for you. I was gonna quit in support of my fellow workers, but I had a friend on the night shift, named Brutus. He got laid off too, but he wanted to stay. He wanted me to stay. So it was our chance to find some way to get back at the company for all the people who couldn't. I was up to my nose in dusty papers when I found... Hold on a second. I'm just gonna do options. I'm gonna turn down the music volume because it is very loud. That's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. Alright, apply. Back. Oh, anyway. I was up to my nose in dusty papers when I found it. The ledger. A second set of books. The incoming and outgoings, that they didn't line up with the records we were sending the government. Locations didn't either. Most of it was written in code. Spooky. Brutus figured out what you had first, right? Aye, lad. I thought it was evidence of fraud. Briefly lost my mind and thought we should tell the authorities of all people. Brutus saw what we really had. A list of targets. This Brutus guy sounds sick as hell. He does. I literally have to bet that I get a single card that what are the chances that it's going to work out for me? So I am just gonna fold. I don't like what I see here. I have yet to get a single thing go my way yet with this, so. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would not have worked out for me. I am glad I backed out. There was not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell for me. That was a 1 pair. Yeah, I would have lost. I didn't have a pair. Alright, continue. Oh, I posted the small bind. 6 and Jack. Huh. Don't really love that. I already posted, so I guess I'll just have to call it. God, I turned the music down because that was loud in my ears. It's the same music over and over again, so it's not like we're missing too much. Okay, interesting. We have a king, a queen, a jack, and a 10. Now I'm going to want either a 9 or an ace. Let's check it. I think if it bets, though, I might fold. It take you longer to figure out, Wait, we've heard the rumors, of course. Once I found the ledger, it didn't take many leaps to hit upon the truth. The fishing mob aren't great at making themselves invisible. If you run enough things, you don't have to be invisible. Ace. We got a royal. We got a straight. We didn't get it's not royal, though. But we got a straight, at least. There's truth in that, lass. Looking up to see who holds the strings can be mighty hard when you've got a living to make down here on the ground. Alright. I'm betting. Scare some people. Alright. Andy's good call. Folding. What about you, Jordan? Alright. See how it goes. I'm gonna hit. Should I bet more and scare these people? How much would it be to bet? 40? Let's do it. Whoa, raise! I say let's do it. Let's have some fun here. Did we split it? We did split it. Alright, cool. So we split the pot. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that round. That was a good round. I actually just realized I didn't mean to raise it the second time around, but that's fine. It worked out in my favor, so. All right, so we got we already have a pair to start out, which that's a good thing. So good call. Oh, I got an ice cream truck in the background. It's 8 o'clock at night. What are we doing? What are we doing? Sure you don't want to fold. I met you shortly after that, I think. After the ledgers, I guess. Wrong. I was the first person in the room, right after Fidelis and Brutus. Met, genius. No one's trying to take away your heist cred. Just trying to be accurate. Anyway, I was a dodecathlete once upon a time. Firearms, fixed and moving targets. I recognize you. Oh, that's nice. And very terrifying, I guess, given the circumstances. My parents, they made a lot of sacrifices for me to chase that dream. When the plant closed down, they lost their insurance, and there were certain bills they couldn't pay anymore. I wasn't at the point where I could really get endorsements yet. Interrupting my training to take care of them didn't help. One thing led to another. Life did its thing, and they ended up in the hospital, permanently. We were alone, except for one sea dog. No matter how hopeless things were, you still visited us, Fidelis, staying there for hours at a time with a fire in your eye. I never forgot your kindness. My parents didn't either. They'd be proud of you, lass. You're everything they hoped you would be and more. You'd hope, right? Raise! Raise, bring it, Detective Fluffy. Oh, Billy's in. Billy's in. Billy's in with us. I'm going to bet again. Andy and I are just gonna be at war the entire time. Alright. Not quite what I wanted, but I have two pairs on the table. Ultimately. Okay. Two pair. Yes! Let's go. Now that I'm in the lead, I might try to play a little bit safer. We'll see. So that's why you joined the gang? Because Fidelis visited your mom and dad? We were the gang. She joined because we were getting killed out there. Brutus was a deft hand in many areas, but we found we needed a dedicated driver sooner than later. Fuck, remember when Brutus flipped our SUV on the highway? I still get nightmares about that. Jordan, you have to stop using foul language around Billy. I want to care Peter sincerely, but he's taken too much of my money. Here's the thing, Billy. I was an athlete my entire life. Since I could pick up a ball, anything I could get my hands on. It was supposed to be a way out for all of us, me and my family. Then I got behind the wheel of a car for the first time, and it felt like, here's one thing that's mine. I could lose myself in the wheel turning beneath my hands. So I shot for work, and I drove for play, to keep myself whole. Joining the morning shift was easy. It gave me an excuse, a double life, one for me, and one for everyone else. It just didn't last. Do you regret it? Honestly, I don't know. I miss it, though. I miss a lot of things. I am gonna fold. Six, eight, queen. Definitely don't feel strongly about this hand, and so I'm glad that I folded out of it. Just in case. Alright, it's Jordan versus Billy. checking. Oh, I would have had a straight! Damn, that came out of nowhere. But there's a good chance they would have had a straight too. Depending on what car they had. Really don't like this idea. I'm going to say it right now. This is a bad idea and I hate it. Oh, I would have won it! Damn. Alright. Back to my point. Really don't like this idea. I'm going to say it right now. This is a bad idea and I hate it. Oh, this is the... maybe after all this I'll consider it. We'd have to get your mom's permission first. Well, she doesn't know I play poker here, so... Do you want to explain that, Fidelis? I do not, Lassie. I forget, I didn't see what he asked, so I missed that. I missed that. Ask if there was 7 seconds, we'll call it. I wonder, hold on, real quick. Alright, I was just, not that it's necessary, but I was curious about, if there was like a dialogue, like I could go back and read dialogue, but it's fine. If worst case, if I miss something, I could go back and watch it later. Alright, I'm next. An ace, a 10, and a 9. If I get an 8, that'd look good. Alright, I'll check it. Yeah, it's between the two of us too, so we should take this chance. Pair of 6s. That's good. What's that? Alright, he's good call. Alright. Later heating up. Don't like that. Don't love this hand. Good check, though. So what is the Dodecathlon aside from a mouthful? It's a multi-sport competition with 12 rounds, each one different. I specialized in marksmanship, but you didn't go far if you couldn't do the other things too. The game started out as a joke way back when it was just a small community of creatures creating something to pass the time away. Wait, are dodos real? Oh yeah, they existed a long time ago. Now they're just a brand. They're just a brand? Oh boy. I'm gonna get robbed of all my money here, but I think we should just call it. Oh, he had a higher pair. Damn. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Pair of 2s. I mean, it's still a pair, so I'll stick with it. But definitely the lowest kind of pair I can have to start out. Oh my god, you're raising the pot immediately? Alright, I'll call it. Oh, cool. I don't love what I see right now. I'll check. Did I ever tell you all about Cheryl? Did you? I remember you mentioning her a few occasions. A young rival of yours, if I'm not wrong? Wait, do you mean Cheryl T? The Cheryl T? You know her? Yep, the Western Continent's Dodecathlon sweetheart. Showed me to become better. I thought I did the same for her, but Cheryl had demons. We were young and desired. If we really wanted to get our hands on something, we could. We found her in the hallway of our hotel between training sessions, foaming at the mouth. So, being young and naive, I pulled her into my car and sped to the hospital. It was the first thing that came to mind. That's what a good person would do, right? I wanted to be good, the best, for Mom and Dad and everyone else who believed in me. Ended up wrecking right outside of the emergency room. My goodness, I'm so sorry, lass. Let me guess, Cheryl was fine. Flopped out of the car like a fish. Me, I was in intensive care for 6 months while Cheryl became the face of the competition. Fucking figures. To answer your question, Billy, that's why I really committed to the morning shift. By the time I got out of the hospital, this crew, this life, was the only one I had. And that I don't regret. I hate this so much. Not the story, my hand. I'm having a bad time here. But I feel like I've already invested so much. And everyone's still in it. I will back out. I lost money there, a lot of money there, but I gotta play it safe because right now it's just not looking good for me. Despite having one pair, I do have a pair with an ace high. That's great and all, but yeah, none of that really was nice. So I feel like everyone is. I feel like someone has something bigger if everyone's still in it. Like, Jesus Christ. Whoa! Huh. Okay, Jordan. Wow. What a move! I hear age slows down your reaction time, just bringing it up for no reason. Alright. Falling already. I think you could have pulled it off. Wow. Jordan's out. Billy, we're just stalling to show off. I'm going to hunt you. I'm not joking. The boy raises. You know what? Take it, Billy. Not sticking to the hand. Credit where it deserved. That was a good win, Billy. Wow, yeah, wow, look at that. That would have been incredible. Not a chance in hell would I have had. Alright. Oh, a pair of kings! I didn't even see that! Let's go! I'm raising it immediately. I'm gonna make people scared. And after everything you did for her, did Cheryl ever try to pay you back somehow? No, I sort of balanced the scales of myself at one point, though. That's ominous. I like it. I'm not entirely proud of how I settled things, but I don't feel an ounce of regret either. A few years back, Cheryl and her agent came to the office, sniffing around a casting call we were holding. New spokescreature, big spot. Did your company hire her? I vetoed that bitch. I'd be lying if I say it didn't feel great to do it, too. Oh, wow. I'm generally a good creature, Peter, but I'm not that good. Raise. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna play fast and loose with this one. Isn't you supposed to come with speed? There you go. Alright, it's me versus Philip. 2 pair. It's gonna suck if he has an ace card, though. You were knocked out of commission for a while, Andy. I remember holding it against you. Turns out being good just cost you everything. Sorry you went through that. I mean, I'm sure you saw the hospital records. I recovered just fine. Too late, but fine. I didn't see that. Oh, well, other records then. No, I didn't look. Huh? Jordan, you have information on everyone. You know Fidelis needed a prostate exam before he did, for pity's sake. All good down there, by the way. By the by. I didn't need to know that, Fidelis. How did you not know this about me before now? Are you really upset at me for not invading your privacy? I'm not answering this. I really prefer you if you did, Jordan. Was it too easy for you? Not enough of a challenge to be interesting? No, not at all. Fuck, man, you are a celebrity. I'm just me. I'm street trash. I can be anonymous. No one gave a fuck whether I lived or died before Fidelis took me in. You walked in the room and everyone knew everything about you already. Sounds miserable. I wanted to give you back the ability to make a first impression. At least as far as I was concerned. I think I like Jordan a lot. That's all. Why are you all looking at me? Stop that. Shut up. Thanks, Jordan. Raise! I just like we just come back into the poker game. I want to see how far this guy's gonna go. Fuck! He had an ace card! That's what I was worried about! No! That was a bad round! Oh, I was trying so hard to just play. I was playing so hard in that last one. Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna have to crawl out of that hole. Oh, I meant to fold, but fuck it. Alright, whatever. It's too late for me now. That reveal probably wrecked at least one of it. Alright. I really hate this one. Really don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna... You know, I'm gonna check because it doesn't cost anything. But if a bet goes down... I'm gonna... Yep. Okay. Oh god, I hate this hand. I'll still check. Probably who my birth parents were. So that was the most difficult thing he had to try to snoop out. Well, that's really sad. Oh, I didn't mean to bring up. I'm folding as well. It's fine. Back to what you were saying. It's fine. I didn't actually look at their records either. I printed out hard copies and put them in a file. As long as I don't open it, they can be whatever I want them to be. That's what a lot of people wish they could do with their parents, right? What do I have? An 8 and 7. I'll call. Don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like like this. I'm backing out. God, I want to just stay alive as long as possible at this point. Oh, but everyone would have had a flesh. What's the... This is interesting. Street trash angle or Fidelis angle? I don't know. I don't know what that meant. Street trash is a low term to use for yourself, wouldn't you say? Not necessarily. Street trash is just dirty, right? It's worse things to belong to, worse names to bear. My parents didn't much bother with paperwork, so when I got the chance to move on, there wasn't much I had to change. And look at you, lad. And look at you now, lad. Quite the journey for someone I met after they robbed me. Robbed is a strong word. I walked through Bruce's door one day to find my wallet pickpocketed, along with the notebook containing my notes on the fishy mob ledger. We were making plans from Bruce's living room. I feared the worst. I showed up at the door instead. Surprise! Got away with taking that stuff, why come back? You can get back a lot of the stuff in a wallet. Cancel your credit cards, notebooks, though. That's people's ideas and dreams. I didn't steal anything that couldn't be replaced, or didn't come from someone who could afford it. A notebook can be the record of how someone saved themselves. I brought it back and I found a family. Before you asked, the youngins weren't supposed to get involved in the morning shift, but Bruce said they had a right to it. I couldn't deny that we needed the help. I didn't give them a choice. I hate bullies. Systems that the fishing mob put into our city created this endless waterfall of suffering. I wanted to stop it all. I wanted the fishing mob to hurt, and I'd be damned if someone would keep me from being a part of it. Hi, Anthony. I'm having fun, yes. Nine of diamonds, fine. I already posted a small bind. I'm already risking out the wiffle. Probably wouldn't. I probably could have kept going there, but just trying to play it safe. I want to stay alive, you know. Yeah. All right. Right now, I feel like I made a good move. Staring at a table won't improve your chances, Andy. Alright, it's between Andy and Billy. If it's another club, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, Billy got it. I would have been screwed. Alright, ace and 10. I like that. I like that as a starting hand without it being anything special. Do you still keep a notebook these days, Fidelis? Ha! No, lass. I learned my lesson. Do you just remember things? How does that work? Believe it or not, the secret is Sudoku. Keeps the mind sharp as a tack. We'll call. Boy, I'm not looking good though, folks. We gotta hope for the best. Alright, pair of 10s. That's good. That's good with the ace high. I'll play as safe as possible, I think, at this point. So it's me versus Andy. Alright, 2 pair. 2 pair. I'm gonna call. I wanted to break them. Fuck, she got it because she got... she had Jack instead of a 10. That's the thinnest of margins that I lost there. God damn it, man. I wanted to break them. I wanted them to feel like the things they loved weren't safe, and they never would be again. Yeah, we're in a bad way. We're in a bad way. Wow, that's a lot. Puffy, you need all this information about us to let us go, right? You need all this about us to let us go, right? I do. Unfortunately, the complete story of the morning shift is the only thing that saves you from what would come next. So I appreciate the frankness. Right. Jordan was the one who pulled me into this. He knew I liked computers, and I told him something I shouldn't have once. You cracked the Bureau of Creature Investigation, man. Who else was I supposed to call when the team needed a hacker? You did what? That's hardcore. The point is, Jordan blackmailing me brought me in. What kept me here was Brutus. Brutus cared so much, and underneath all of that, no matter how much he cared, he was angry. He was furious all the time at the casual way creatures will hurt each other and get away with it somehow. I knew how hard Brutus worked to keep that boiling ocean from spilling onto the people that he loved, because that's what I do. I found someone like me. You're the first friends I've had. Aw, thanks. I think I hate you, Billy. I like that. Like everyone just stares at me while I make my move. I'm just folding. I want to just stay alive for a little bit longer here. Though I think the big blind's gonna wreck me. Just finish your bow already, Billy. Sometimes it is in your hand. It makes sense to fold. I would have had a pair. Ace high. Yeah, that... We'll see. Remember one time Brutus lost a 3-legged race at the company cookout? Kind of hard not to. I was strapped to his side. Oh, I could have... Wait. Maybe could have won? With a pair of 8s? I would have won with a pair of 8s. Damn it. Returning to my previous thought. Alright. Kind of hard not to. Alright. Oh, I bet you he didn't like that at all. He didn't get mad when we lost, but he was the first person I've met to mope aggressively. He was always like that. Hard on himself, but never wanted anything he didn't earn. No one really listens when I get angry or frustrated. They just say I'll understand later when I'm older. I think Brutus struggled with that too, boy. He had a hard time with his feelings, and every day I saw him try to be better. I mean, I feel like I need to play in one of these rounds, but calling at 50 at this point, I'm in a doozy of a pickle. Let's go hard. Let's do it. We'll go all in for this round, I guess. That's a pair of sevens for everyone. Oh, no, I didn't know old people took risks like that, Billy. Alright. I'm gonna lose to Billy, aren't I? Yeah, I went bust. Oh, we're starting fresh. Okay. Alright. See, that's why I think about this game already. Where it's, see, I think that we're just gonna pick up right from here. We're just gonna get more story. Like, this is like a very chill poker game, and I appreciate it in that way. I will call. Something on your mind, Andy? Oh, I thought that was actually gonna lead to something. Or pair of nines, that's good. Ray raised it. Have you considered therapy, pair? Not for anger, for everything. You've been through a lot. I tried it because I thought that would make me good, right? For a long time, it didn't work. But I did find a doctor eventually. She knew how to listen and actually asked the questions I needed. So we got a raise. That's cool. Two pair for me. Yep, we'll check and we'll see what happens. Damn. Two aces! It was over from the start. Continue. An ace and a four. I'll always play with an ace. You should keep folding, Billy, forever. I will call. There's a raise? Alright, I guess I'll call. I'll just stay in it because I like my ace. I definitely don't like that start. We'll see how it goes. That's what I was worried about happening. I got nothing. I got full. The crew needed a hacker. Not like that, lad. Oh wow, straight flush, Jesus. Peter, I appreciate the sentiment earlier, but I think you're also being hard on yourself. We've all been through a lot. It's normal to carry that pain, and even to turn that on the world sometimes. I just realized I called Peter Philip earlier. Like, that was like way earlier too. You're innocent, okay? It's not like you killed anyone. Oh shit, shit. Yeah, ignore me. Poor boy. Shit. What is that? Oh no, there's a story there. He killed somebody. I'll call, I guess. I'll call to start. I'll call that. Huh, that revealed probably... Alright, I keep forgetting that that's always his dialogue. I hate this. But I'll check. Really hate this. The check tells me I either love or hate it. I'll check again. Fuck. Let's see if I can get him to fold, because he keeps checking. Would you recommend therapy, Peter? What a mature question you're asking. Yes! Got it. It helps some. I still struggle all the time, but I've learned to not hate myself for it. More than anything, that helps. Oh, pair. Pair of tens. I posted the big blind, so I don't know if I'll raise right away. Actually, it depends on how much the raise would be. Oh, 10? Oh, I'll raise. Alright. Jack 4 and ace. Okay, not quite what I had in mind. But I'll bet again. Nice. I scammed y'all. I mean, I guess like a 10 pair would still count as a win in a normal round where people stayed in, I guess. Alright. Wow, I feel like Peter gets ahead big time. Seven Jack, I hate that. That's a card combo I don't like. I might post a small buy to get the fuck out of this, I think. I would have had a pair. You want a story, Detective Fluffy? My dad got sick, and his insurance wouldn't cover it because of course it wouldn't. To pay for treatment, Dad took out a life settlement. Basically, someone pays you to be listed as the beneficiary on your life insurance policy when you die. Is that alright, Andy? Yep, that's true. They're called viaticals sometimes. Life settlement helped with treatment and some bills, but money like that doesn't last. We struggled for a while, and then we heard someone new had acquired his policy. An investor named Roland Redbrick. To our surprise, Roland reached out. If my dad and people like him stopped taking treatment for the things killing him, they'd receive a second payment. The investor would get his own payout that much faster. Everyone wins. I remember getting a play shift for my birthday and feeling guilty because I didn't understand how we could afford it. We were still rationing birdseed. Dad stopped going to chemo. He spent a lot of time with Mom, paid off the house, and he died 2 months later. I never met my dad. Mom said he was a good guy, though. Really smart. My dad wasn't perfect, but he was there. Wowie. Wow, that was a lot of... Billy really just, like, screwed himself in that hand. I can't really... it's hard to be, like... I'm like, I want to focus on the game, but now I'm like, oh man, Peter's going through it. Alright. As I've said earlier, an ace I always like. I always like an ace. Something to call. Still nothing. That's not good. That was not good. How you dare you check Billy? Oh, it's my turn. I didn't realize. All right. We'll check. Don't like that. We played the play shift so much those couple months. What? When my dad decided to stop going to his cancer treatment for that second payout, he bought me a play shift for my birthday and a couple of games. I didn't know how he could afford it, but I was excited because he let me stay up late and he'd stay up with me. We played together. Sometimes we'd even sneak pints of ice cream without telling Mom. That sounds really nice. It was. It's one of my favorite memories with him. Then he got too sick to play. Check. Got nothing. I'm gonna back the fuck out of this while I can. Yeah, I'm back up. Yeah, there was not a chance. There's not a chance I had. So, there you go. King and a 9. That's another hand that I like enough to stick with, I think. We'll see how it goes. First round of bidding. Jesus! Already raising. God. Fuck. Alright. Alright, I'll call the bluff for now. God, we have multiple fucking raises. Jesus. All right, I'll raise again. Why not? Oh. If you're willing to offer terminal patients extra cash to let their illness kill them in front of their fucking families, you're probably doing other shit. Yeah, damn. So you found all of it. Everything the investor was doing, his entire digital footprint, you tore him apart. Well, using the Bureau creature investigation was tricky business. Once I was inside the BCI system, though, and found an agent who wouldn't get in my way while I did the legwork for his promotion, Red Brick had a warrant out for his arrest, finally. The good part was when I sent the stuff I had to his family, too. His friends, his church, his golf buddies, his business partners. They saw everything he was for the first time. He blew his head off with a 12 gauge 3 days later. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. God, what a way to go. I thought I'd feel guilty or scared, but I was just glad he couldn't do that again. Is that messed up? How old were you? Oh, I think I was 15. Well, that feels bad to think about it in that sense. I was a kid. Still are, lad. Wait until you get to my age. Delicious. You'll have dozens of more regrets in this life and thousands of more joys. I hope you remember the latter most of all. I'm gonna call. the juxtaposition between the storytelling in this game and the fucking poker game is killing me. Jesus Christ. Okay, everyone has 2 pair. I hate this. Full house with a king high. Fuck it, I'm gonna check. Oh, that might be a good bet. I'm backing out. Oh, fuck. I think if I stayed in, I would have gotten maybe a king high. Actually, no. Wait, we only count the 5 hands, right? Maybe I should. Maybe I could have stayed in with that. I don't know. Whatever. Could have had the money split 3 ways. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll learn. I'll call. So from what I'm hearing, you are a bunch of broken weirdos. Jesus Christ, Billy. Any group worth holding to is, lad. Did you keep the money? We tried to get it to survivors, charities. There's only so much you can do without drawing attention to yourself, but we did what we could, you know? We got fucking paid to answer your question, Detective Fluffy. There's a long list of targets and we stayed busy. There's a reason Peter owns a damn business now. That area is pretty sketchy. How much cash do you have buried in the foundation of your shop? Okay, yeah. We aren't friggin' rich, Andy. My parents, for all they worked, never touched a fraction of the money that's run through our hands at this point. I don't feel guilty. We stole from criminals. Fuck those guys. I just think it's worth acknowledging that we weren't here stealing from the rich. We killed a couple people when things went bad. We didn't want to, but that happened. That's not your burden to bear, Peter. That's me and Brutus. Our sins are stains. Doesn't matter who pulled the trigger. I'm a check. I think you got something more exciting than you to fold. Well, I didn't fold. I got nothing. I got nothing at the end of the day. If he checks, I'll just check and we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's check. Yeah. Glad I did not push further. Alright, big blind. Queen of 4. Okay. What was the first thing you bought with the money from your heists? Well, like I said, we tried to give it to people who... car parts. We were able to use that first getaway vehicle for a while before they caught on. I gave it a 4-barrel carb, swapped it in a wide bore block. It was glorious. I got an apartment, my first place. After we did a couple hotel jobs, I had the money for a deposit and a little extra for the manager to not ask to see ID I didn't have at 16. I need a new SoundMage card for my home, computer, a new monitor, that kind of stuff. Those were expenses the whole crew benefited from, if that helps. I'm gonna fold because I hate this hand. Well, we're... here, we got checks. Checks. All the checks. Swear to God, if it's 10. Fuck. How was I supposed to know? What about you, Fidelis? What did you end up buying with the money from those first jobs? Huh, that's a nice little story in itself. At the bar Bruce and I had been going to, they kept a bottle of scotch behind the counter in a container with lights inside the case. The scotch was $300 a glass. Bruce and I always joked we'd buy each other a drink of it on the day we retired, and we decided we got in close enough. That falls a good play, Jordan. Alright, I'll call. Eight. Queen. 7. Fuck. Hate this. Hate these. This is a very bad hand. I'll check, though, if that's what I can do to kind of keep myself alive. If anyone bets, I'm backing out. Okay. Give me something good. Okay, but everyone gets a pair of queens with that. I'll check. I'm backing out. Not a chance. I would have had one pair. I would have had what everyone else has. Being so skilled with computers, why did you leave them behind? Well, whether you help or hurt someone, when you're behind a screen, it's all ephemeral. I think you should feel something when you harm someone, and computers don't give you that. Oh, you know what? I probably would have won that bet if I stuck with it, because everyone had the same fucking thing. Working with my hands feels good. It feels real. At the end of the day, I could look at something that was broken and say, I fixed that. I'm here, I made the world a little bit better. Fuck you, man, with the raise? Are you kidding me? I know I usually fold with this kind of hand. I'm gonna call it, though. Let's see what happens. Alright, call. Why not? Looks like it might be a good day. I gotta back out. I feel like there's nothing I can do here. Brewers angle. Do brewers often choose violent solutions? Or are you implying? Settle down, lad. I see where our investigator is stopping at. Diners, hotels, radio stations, the fishing mob has its fins in more than enough pies, as I'm sure you're well aware. Now, even though the target was owned by the fishing mob, it was usually staffed by normal creatures. Most folks never suspected who they worked for, a few shell companies down the line. Events escalate, the best planning can't account for it. If it came to the worst of a youngin' made a mistake, brewers would take the gun from their hands and keep shooting. Brewers would learn someone was laid off and barely hanging on, and spent all night cooking the last ingredients in his refrigerator so they'd have meals for the week. He was that kind of creature, acting because action was needed. If he was there, it meant it was his job to do something about it. He gave me my first jacket. But when he found out I had never had a jacket before, Bruce gave me his, and I loved it so much. I didn't wear it. I wish he had gone to see me wear it. Bruce was a lot. Kind of that perfect imperfect balance. Good enough to get you in trouble, and good enough to save you from it. So we couldn't always avoid violence, yes, but even if Bruce didn't choose a fight, he'd finish it. Fold. Well, that's predictable. Yep, glad. Well, really don't want a 4 because that would suck. Would have been one pair. Glad I did not stay with that. Alright, I'll call. I think I've built up a list of what all of your targets would have been, but I'm still not clear on how the timing worked out for each job. The timing worked out perfectly, because I planned it. Mostly. To answer the question, we know the city in and out. It's our home, and they gave us the edge. The cops that worked here don't live here. They don't care about the streets that we love. I realized the mouse was on the screen the whole time. I'm so sorry for anyone that was bothered by that. When seconds are at stake, it makes all the difference in the world. Okay. So if someone has a 7 pair or a king pair, I'm screwed. I am gonna check. Yay! God, I needed that. Is that enough, Detective Fluffy? Have we spilled our guts to your satisfaction so we could tell you about the bank, the reason you're here? Were there any other members of the morning shift? Nope, it was just us. Alright then. Yes, I'd like to hear about the bank. There's a warehouse by the docks. We turned up to do our usual raid, and it turned out to be a front for a fishy mob outpost. We almost didn't make it out again. Someone insisted that I didn't do my full battery of tests on that job. Don't do your research, Jordan, you all said. It's not like that saved our lives dozens of times before. Jordan is still upset that he got shot. Of course I'm upset that I got shot, Andy. Did you expect a different reaction? I mean, you cried, though, like a baby. It was embarrassing. I was 15 years old. Avoiding gunshots was an important personal goal, you harpy. Alright, Jordan took the bullet to the leg. Me and Bruce almost quit right there. The fishy ball was growing more dangerous by the day. We had children to think about. We could have walked away. But damn my luck. I found a document in the back office of the warehouse, and the plan for our last job unspooled like a fuzzy sweater. I'm gonna call the shot. Something on your mind, Andy? Oh. I keep on thinking that that's the start of new conversation, not their, like, usual lines. Okay. It's times like these. I'd like a jack. Well, a jack and an 8 would be great. Jack and an 8 would be excellent right now. I'll check. Oh. Okay, we're in good shape right now. Check. King. Ace. Oh, we don't have a jack, though. Close to a straight. I've still got pieces of bullets in me, if you can believe it. What a good bet. Not a day goes by that I'm not sorry for it, Jordan. Is it giving you any special powers? I can feel the weather now. Like when it's going to be cold or it's about to rain. Yes! Oh, yes! There you go. Win. It's basically like magic. It's settling off the metal detector at the airport doesn't make it feel less magic. I am gonna sit on this situation because I already cashed in a small bind, so I'm gonna fold. Don't like my chances with a 4 and a 7. Now, of course, if there's like a 5 and a 6 in there, then and a 5 and 6 and 9 or whatever the fuck, that would be annoying. 3. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy that I folded. Man, straight up, this is just gonna be my like go-to poker game from now on. You know, what I'm confused is that we're close to 2 hours into this playthrough, and I've yet to do any decorating. Do I have to win a tournament to get any sort of prizes to decorate the boat? Because that's a lot of work. Oh my god, if a 5 is here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright, well, I mean, that's still not great, but I think I'm probably better off. Can you blame Brutus for wanting to do one last job? It was scary seeing Jordan laid out on the couch like that. And we had one last big chance to get back out the fishing boat before letting it all go. Brutus was also more conflicted than usual those days. Maybe we should pay more attention to the fact that our resident heavy hitter was walking around with something on his mind. But maybe it wouldn't have made any difference at all. Who knows? There you go. All in. Yeah, I had one pair too, but I think I would have lost with the 8. They had an Andy had an ace high, so I'm glad I stayed out of that one. Jack and a 6. Okay. Let's call. Why not? Stay in it for now. That did nothing. Would be nice to get a queen in there. Or Jack R6. Aha! Parent Jacks. I'll take that. I suppose at this point, you'll be wanting to hear the plan. I believe I can cover this, actually. Oh, is that so, Super Sleuth? The document Fidelis found likely referred to a temporary movement of cash, untraceable bills, petty cash for top members of the organization, no less than $5 million. The money would be stored in the bank operated by the fishing mob for transport the next day. If the morning shift robbed the bank first and only stole the insured cash legally held in the vault, the fishing mob would take a hit while not actually losing any resources. And the fishing mob would need to suppress much of the investigation that would usually surround this event for the sake of the illegal currency on the premises at the time of the heist. Is that about right? Well, yes. So that's why it was so easy for you to find the morning shift after all these years. Cool. It wasn't that easy, lad. Don't you worry. It was fairly easy. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna raise. We're gonna play some risk here. Damn it! I should have, you know what? I should have backed out the moment I saw 4 hearts. Fold in. Detective Fluffy already knows how we did it. All of it. The records are fairly clear. The first Eastern Bank installed new security tech. You took advantage of the vulnerabilities, controlled the crowd. You did exactly what you set out to do with as little flash as possible, and you got away. No more, no less, and no blood. It was a nice piece of work. But why the fuck are we here? You have the who, you have the how, you have the where. Are you going to put a bullet in the back of our heads or not? Because if we're going to sit around so you can do some grand detective reveal bullshit first, I've skipped to the end and put that gun in my own mouth. Wow. Jordan. Hey, since the adults fucked this up before I was born, can I go? Billy. Take out the kid first and I'll give you everything I ever earned from the morning shift. Jordan. The fishing mob lied to me, Jordan. For the past 4 months, I've been working for a Mr. Mollusk, as if I wouldn't figure out who was paying me. Well, that's a big reveal. I wanted to know the why behind the morning shift, because if the criminals behind the heist were decent creatures, I wasn't going to let them die. Ah, that's a twist. Anyway, I wanted to know the why behind the morning shift, because if the criminals behind the heist were decent creatures, alright, we already read that. Does that answer your question? You didn't get away with anything, though. You walked out of the loading bay with over $15 million, none of which was ever accounted for. What did you not get away with? Do you think we'd be sitting here with you if we managed to get away with it? You robbed the largest bank on the eastern seaboard, lost every damn dime, and Brutus fucking died. All because of me. Fold. I just like that this... I'm pretty sure the story's just gonna play out, and I don't have to worry about winning the poker tournament, but I'm probably gonna still play this game, even if I can't. I want to beat the story tonight, and see what happens. I just hope I don't have to win the whole tournament to get this done, you know? But we'll see. I'll say this, if it doesn't end in the next, like, half hour, I might call it quits. I will say, though, an hour and 57 minutes into the stream, we're still going strong. So, streaming seems to be working, recording seems to be working, everything's real neat. Is a feisty kid you've brought to the table. He took too much money. That was on me too, Jordan. We keep it good. Oh. Oh, wow. Everyone's all in. Oh my god, this is... in the middle of the fucking storytelling. Oh, poor Billy's out. Billy now couldn't just hang out. He can hang out for a little while. Back to what you were saying. Jesus Christ. That was on me too, Jordan. We can be miserable together. I'm supposed to have the information. There's a private safe on the upper floor. I thought the mob's money would be stored in there, because of course it should. Peter kept an eye on the cameras. Fidelis and the Brutus handled the crowd, and me and Andy grabbed every pile of cash in the vault that we could get our hands on. I knew it was a lot of money, but I didn't know what that much money should look like. By the time we made it back to our warehouse, we're celebrating. We can all tell it's a lot, but I'll take it from here, lad. There's a tracker in the cash. The fishing mob stored all the money, legal and illegal, in the same vault. I watched Bruce's face when we realized what happened. In just a moment, I saw him struggle and decide, well, who to save. He shouted for us to leave the money behind. That he did, and he picked up a gun as the doors blew open. Threw Peter here out of the building lest the boy join him. Last time we saw Brutus, he was spilling right over a pile of money taller than he was, and still shooting anyway. My best friend died for me, Detective Fluffy. He didn't get away with anything at all. Wow. Fault. It's just... And also the music in the background, like, just everything about this is just so funny to me. Oh, a pair of kings! Ooh, I'm gonna raise immediately. Scare some people. Alright. Alright. Want to know how you can really tell the fishing mob is run by cruel bastards? The burn guy? Wait, what burn guy? Did they burn a guy? Yeah, it was in the news. Lit up a cocktail like a torch. God, No, I was I was talking about the funeral. Oh well, yeah, I remember that. Fuck! Fuck! I didn't pay attention to the clubs again. Oh, damn it! That sucks, man. I went hard. I got a pair of aces now. Alright, well, we're gonna play a similar way. The fishing mob covered up what happened at the warehouse, which means they got to keep all the money in the end. The news reported that the shootout as a separate incident, possibly related to the heist. Then they took Bruce's body and they buried him. They held an entire funeral to try to bait us out. Wow. Our friend is buried on ground owned by the fishing mob, and if any of us ever visited to pay our respects, he died for nothing. Adds insult to injury, huh? I feel like I've told Bruce goodbye dozens of times in the mirror, and none of them really count. You ever feel that way, Fidelis? I don't think I'll ever say goodbye to him if I'm being honest with myself. I like hot oatmeal with strawberries. Bruce liked that too. Every time I have some, he's there. Check. You'll never go wrong taking a little time for yourself, lad. Let's go all in. Yes! Yes! Wow, that I was on the brink. Very happy with that. Well, I got another pair to start. Ah, great pair. Yeah, I'll call. Alright, 3 of a kind with the ace high. That's good. I will, I'll call that. You know, most people don't know that I was raised by my grandparents. You told me that once. I suppose that's not the kind of thing that you would forget, lad. Do you want to talk about it? I can. I don't want to be awkward. It just struck me that if something ever goes wrong, I want all of you to know me. I'll check. Four of a kind. Let's go. Yes! And that's taking control of the fucking game, baby. I'm backing out of this one. I'm just gonna back out of this one. Ah, that revealed probably. Oh yeah. It's hard to imagine you having grandparents, Vidillas. No, they had to be the case. It's just hard to picture. Oh, it's because he's so old. Pretend I didn't hear that. Oh, I had 2 pair. Damn. To make a long story short, Dad went somewhere, Mom went to the bottle. No matter what, Charlie and Rhoda stayed. They were good creatures. I hope I could be like them one day. Yeah, I 6633. I mean, there's a chance I maybe could have gotten somewhere, but I mean, there's also a chance that someone would have a 7 or a 9 in their deck. Which now I have 3 pairs, but that doesn't matter because it's a 5-hand thing. But now it would have been a pair of 9s and a pair of 6s for me. So, yeah, that probably would have been good to stay. He had a pair of 9s and a pair of 6s too, and he would have won with the 10 card. I would have lost with a 3. So, good choice to fold. 9 and 5. Don't love that. I'm gonna fold because and just watch you people just duke it out. Peter's gonna be my enemy for this, I think. Bruce was a cat, wasn't he? That he was, lad. Oh, holy shit. Oh, fuck, of course. Of course! Your mom is Ruth? Ruth Moore? Is she doing okay? Does she still make those little butter cookies? You look just like him. I can't believe I didn't see it. Oh, wait, Billy's his son! Billy is... Oh, that's insane. Brutus is the father. That's why you let me hang out here, and why Mom won't let you come inside the house. Probably Did my dad know I was coming? It was the happiest I've ever seen him. The most driven, too. He wanted that money for you and your mother. Wanted the whole business concluded. In that warehouse, I guess he'd figured one way or another, you wouldn't make it far with the mom on your daddy's back. Okay. He loved you before he ever spoke your name out loud, boy. I'm sorry. Okay. Mom didn't tell me his name. I guess she thought I was dangerous. Bruce is a nice name for a dad. Oh. Billy! A king and a 4. You know what? Folding. I just want these peasants to fight it out. Well, I'm screwed. I would have had a pair if I stayed in. So just one pair for me. That would be a 2 pair. What happened to the rest of the money? The stuff that we picked up before the bank heist? Well, you know that story. I was able to pay for physical therapy and went on to an exciting life in insurance. Jordan's going to college. Peter has his repair shop. Fidelis has the boat. Did you get anything, kid? Billy can become anything he wants when the time comes. Me and Ruth are making sure of it. And yet you mysteriously don't have the $14,000 you owe me. No child should be given that much money at once. And you shouldn't have bet it, old man. Why do you want to know, Detective Fluffy? I'm thinking about our options. Leaving would be clean, but it sounds like you don't have those kinds of funds available. We could scrounge it up, maybe, but we do have lives here. It also sounds like it could expose Billy and Ruth. It's a tricky situation, no doubt about it, but... Good check for now. I stayed in it because I had to post the big blind. And I feel like I might as well just play the hand and see if anything good comes of it. And so far, nothing good is coming of it. Yeah, I don't think anyone has any good hands. I mean, I'll check if it doesn't cost me anything, right? But if someone bets, I might back out. Yeah. Tough round. Yep. Fair enough. Alright. How long did you and Dad work at the factory together? We didn't start at the same time, but we started the same way. Right after high school. Must have been nice being able to get a decent job with just a high school degree. For a long time it was. It was hard work, but it paid enough to start a family, and that's what Brutus cared about. Then the company decided to cut costs and lay everyone off. If that hadn't happened, there's a good chance none of us would be sitting here now. That's an interesting reality to consider. I'm gonna call. Don't hold out on us now. Oh, I got 2 pair! I got 2 pair! Fuck, I'm gonna bet. I want to force his hand. Oh, call. Yes! Yes! Let's go. Alright, cool. I'm gonna let you guys duke it out. Oh, I would have had three of a kind. Oh well. Alright, I posted a big blind. Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate it. I'm not going to give her money right away, so I'm going to call. I got one pair. My mom still makes those little butter cookies, Peter, since you asked earlier. She said that they were her special cookies for her special little man. He used to be a special little man. What? Nothing. Man, I still think about those cookies sometimes. I'm glad she's okay. When your parents started dating, Billy, I remember your mom would drop by the warehouse sometimes and say hello to your father. She'd bring him a plate of those cookies and whisper to me that her plan was to make him so fat that he couldn't leave. Judging by his figures, she nearly succeeded. I want to try to get her to raise a little bit, play risky. Yeah. That is a capybara on the screen, Kels, yes. Yeah, we have our first appearance of the season. 10-6. I'm gonna fold. Have these guys duke it out. They didn't get any of my cash in there, so it's a net 0 gain, 0 loss. I'm in control, baby. Not that I'm going to give you the $14,000 right now. Pretty sure not paying your debts is illegal. Many of the things you've heard about at this table have been legal, kiddo. Not that I'm giving it to you now, but what would you even do with it? Investing. Care to elaborate on that master plan? No. I have a system, and it's a secret. Alright. I'm gonna play it. As long as there's not like a raise immediately, I'm gonna play it. Yeah, we'll call. See what happens. Check it out. Nothing yet. Oh, one pair. Alright, I'll take that. Ooh, things are heating up. With a 4, so overall, It's one pair. I'll check. As far as I know, there's 4 teams looking for the morning shift. None of them have the information that I do. Thank heavens. Yeah, that's why I figured it would happen. So that's why I'm glad I'm glad neither of us bet. Kept me with a lot of cash. So I can make the evidence lead to any story we want, including a story where Junior Chovy gets exactly what he's looking for: a row of corpses. You're going to tell the mob that we died? Yes. Are they really going to buy that without bodies? I can find bodies. Where do you get the bodies from, though? Do not tell a lie how you find bodies. I'll call. Let's see what happens. Me a 4. Give me a 4. If anyone bets, I'm backing out. That did nothing for me. Ugh. I mean, I'll check. Just to see if others are bluffing, but at this point, the best I can do is a queen high. Thank you, Kelsey. Bye. Do we get to choose how we die? Would you like to? Oh, I won! You're thinking about death at your age? Sure. What do you do growing up? As far as deaths go, I'd like a car crash, something gruesome. The body's really mangled, that makes your job easier, right? I appreciate the thought. I'll take an overdose. It's how most people thought I'd end up anyway. You could just make up one for me. I don't want to think about that. I respect that. I think I like a good old-fashioned drowning. Living by the sea, dying by the sea. It'd be a shame if my death didn't have a little poetry in it. And you, Billy? Planes. Plane crash? Planes. You're never gonna stop haunting us, are you? No. Planes. That's funny. Yeah, I keep folding whenever I don't have to post a blind because I feel like I'm like, alright, I didn't have to spend any money this round. I'm not losing any money. Let them fight for it. Oh, I would have had a straight, though. That sucks. That really sucks, actually. But there's a good chance that they would have had a straight, too, with those cards. Yeah. Yeah, no, he actually would have had a better straight. So. Well, it seems you've gotten an accord. News of our tragic deaths will reach the fishing mob, and in a little while we can live like normal creatures. There's just one last part of business before Detective Fluffy goes back to the mainland. Is there? Indeed there is. What comes afterwards? We'll always need a 5th for a game, provided I'm indisposed, or Billy has school, or Andy's in a big meeting. I'd like Detective Fluffy to come aboard the SS Sunshine again, anytime they wish. But, you know, I've had my fill of making decisions by myself. What say all of you? They're okay in my book. I like Detective Fluffy. They're smart, they don't make me feel dumb, and they aren't trying to kill us. It's a nice change. I mean, as long as they keep putting money on the table. Jordan? You're giving us our lives back, Detective Fluffy. I've been prickly, I know, but I respect you. As long as I'm here, you can come to the sunshine whenever you want. I could have put it better myself, son. Detective Fluffy, you joined an old sea dog in a strange band and treated their stories like they mattered. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. Hey, man, that was great! I loved that game. That was a good time, man. A huge whale? Did not expect that. Oh, look at that. He's cute. He looks like he's like smiling, I think. He's like has like the nice like he's closed his eyes and is just looking. Oh, look. Oh, wait, they're dancing. I didn't see them dancing. Look at that. Oh, I love this game, guys. I'm definitely gonna play more of this. This is gonna be a game that I return to just like, hey, I just want to play poker for a little while and just forget about everything else in the world, you know? It's like a good like therapy game. Very good though. I really loved it. It's definitely I will. So I'm still confused about the decorating aspect of it. I know that was something that was advertised. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was something that I completely may have just attributed to this game, and maybe that's not actually what happens. There's a chance of that, to be honest with you. But it also just might be something that you don't get until after you win a tournament or something. Yeah, very nice. Many weeks later. And it goes right into that. Real quick, I want to solve the mystery of the, let's see. Sunshine Shuffle is a narrative poker adventure featuring talking animals with criminal pasts and adorable outfits. Play Texas Hold'em with the remaining members of the Morning Ship, a group of working class creatures turned would-be Robin Hoods. Alright, you know what? Hold on. Let's keep going. Oh, there you go. Rewards for careful strategy that let you decorate the SS Sunshine your way with hold on. I'm sorry, I lost it for a second. With plastic skeletons and fish bowls and a dice-themed carpet as the universe intended. Alright, so yeah, so I guess, so basically I think I would have to win the tournaments. Which I'm kind of deep in a tournament right now. I might just look to finish this. But we'll see. We'll see how much longer it takes. Because I feel like I've been going for a while now. I'm gonna fold. I don't like the look of this. You are my dad, you don't have to be, okay? I understand your point. You still owe me $14,000. Ha! I'll keep that top of mind, lad. All in. Whoa, what? That's weird. It just cuts to the credits. Alright, you know what? I'll play the rest of this poker game off stream because it looks like the game glitched out into a credit sequence. Unless I can somehow look to skip it while we're sitting here. But no, that was a great time. I greatly enjoyed it. I think that this game is, yeah, like it is not a deep game mechanically, but like, I liked the story. I liked hearing from the different characters and their lives growing up. And I like that it was a very grounded story for what it is, and how it was grounded and at the same time led to some moments of like genuine like, oh my god, like that's like, Jesus Christ, this is some intense shit. And then the moments where like you would have those intense moments and then it would cut to like me having to play a poker hand or just something happening in the game and you're just like, oh wait, that's right, we're playing poker. Like, we're not just sitting here listening to stories. I don't know, like, simple, like, this game is very simple in that way, but man, I wish that these games didn't get like chewed out by reviewers for being that simple. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a game like this deserves its praise, deserves its place as like, hey, we're not trying to invent anything different or do anything crazy. We just want you to have a good time with it. And yeah, that's weird that happened. All in. All right, let's try again. I am going to I need to post a small bind. I'll You know, I'll call. We'll play a little risky, especially since we're gonna be closing out this video very soon. I'm still wondering where the buys come from. Why? It's pretty simple to buy a body, Billy. Medical schools do it all the time. Oh, I was saying. Please stop there, I beg of you. Lad doesn't need ideas. This is why I want to be cremated. Actually, a great way for a crooked funeral home to get paid twice, in my experience. A crooked meat funeral home. I'm going all in. I will call. Anyway. Okay, yeah, the game's a little glitched out right now. I don't know why it keeps on doing that, but that's fine. Alright, we're gonna close it out here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching this stream of Sunshine Shuffle. I hope you all enjoyed. Get this game. I think probably by the time you see this, it will be $9.99 on Steam instead of $8.99, which is the current deal. I think it's a good $10 if you want a poker game that you can boot up at any time. Now, hopefully it doesn't start... I mean, this kind of an egregious bug, I will say, but it didn't happen throughout my entire playthrough up until this point. So, I will just trust that maybe this gets fixed in the future. But outside of that, if you want to at least play through the campaign like I just did, and just play some poker, it's a good time. I definitely recommend it. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hi. I'm back. Sorry. For the YouTube audience, I just want to say, I didn't realize that there was a whole tab dedicated to the shop, and this guy over here was actually the shopkeep the entire time. But I just wanted to show off what I've done. Look at all those! Look at all those decorations. The rainbow, the carpet's rainbow. Look at the. I changed some of their outfits. I love a ghost friend over there. It's great. This whole thing is this is the best game. Best game. 10 out of 10. We'll play again all the time. All right. Sorry. Bye bye.